Hey everyone, welcome back. It's time for another deep dive.
Yeah.
And today we're going to be talking about Huawei,
Okay.
specifically their automotive ambitions.
Yeah.
You actually sent me some really interesting articles about this.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was blown away by just how fast everything's moving.
Yeah.
So we've got some great expert opinions. We've got sales figures.
Yeah.
And you're going to be shocked when you hear these.
Mm.
We'll also be comparing Huawei to some of the biggest names in the industry, like Tesla and Stellantis.
Right.
So let's jump right in. So what really caught my eye is the way that Huawei is approaching this whole thing.
All right.
I mean, they're not just building cars here. They're trying to build an entire ecosystem around them.
Well, that's right. And that's what's really got my attention with all this is that they're not just making cars.
Yeah.
They're creating an entire ecosystem around the car.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like they've taken a page from Apple's playbook
Right.
and they're using that in the automotive world.
Exactly. And at the heart of all this is this thing called the Harmony Intelligent Mobility Alliance.
Yeah.
HIMA, for short.
Yeah.
What is it? It sounds like some kind of superhero team or something.
It kind of is. It's really interesting. What they're doing is they're bringing all these different car manufacturers together.
Okay.
And they're all kind of coming under this umbrella of Huawei technology.
So they're all working together then?
Yeah, so think of it as like a collaborative effort,
Okay.
where each of the partners bring their own strengths to the table,
Uh-huh.
but it's Huawei's Harmony OS and their advanced driver assistance systems
Okay.
that are really the unifying force behind all of this.
So different brands, but they all have the same Huawei tech.
Exactly.
Like, that's actually pretty smart when you think about it.
It is.
And speaking of smart, get this. HIMA has already delivered over 500,000 vehicles
I know. It's incredible.
in just 32 months.
It's amazing.
That's got to be some kind of record, right?
I think it is. I think it's the fastest any new energy brand has ever hit that milestone.
Wow.
To put it in perspective, they hit 200,000 units back in February,
Okay.
400,000 by July.
Wow. And now just a few months later, they've blown past 500,000.
That's really fast.
I know. So what's driving this insane growth?
Well,
Is it just the tech? Or is there something more to it?
I think the technology is definitely a major factor.
Okay.
I mean, their advanced driver assistance systems, or ADAS, are incredibly sophisticated.
Yeah.
Like, imagine, if you will, a car that can practically see all around itself, predicting and reacting to potential dangers before you even notice them.
Wow.
I mean, HIMA vehicles have already logged a staggering 930 million kilometers of intelligent driving experience.
It's a lot.
And get this, they've avoided 893,000 collisions thanks to ADAS.
Okay, that's impressive. So these cars are super safe and tech savvy.
Right,
It's no wonder they're selling like crazy.
exactly.
I bet that unified experience with the Harmony OS is a big selling point too.
It is, it is.
It's like if you're familiar with the one HIMA car, you can just hop into another one and feel like you're right at home.
You got it. It's all about creating that seamless and intuitive experience for the user.
Right.
Just like Apple did with its ecosystem of devices.
Yeah, that makes sense. So let's talk specific models.
Okay.
Were there any like standout stars in
Yeah.
those sales figures? Because those numbers deserve some recognition.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Aito M7 has been a real crowd pleaser.
Okay.
They've sold a whopping 170,000 units this year alone.
Wow.
And then you've got their flagship SUV, the Aito M9,
Yeah.
which has racked up a total of 180,000 sales.
Those are serious numbers.
They are.
So they've obviously tapped into a whole new level of demand here.
Yeah.
And they're not planning on slowing down anytime soon, are they?
Not at all. HIMA has a very ambitious roadmap laid out.
Okay.
They're planning to launch over 10 new models in 2025 alone.
Wow.
We're talking the Aito M8, and there are even rumors of some exciting developments under their Maextro brand as well.
10 new models. That's a bold move.
It is.
Makes you wonder what they have planned, right?
Yes.
Are they going to go head-to-head with the luxury brands?
Right.
Or are they going to focus on bringing high-tech features to more affordable cars?
It's a great question. And honestly, their track record so far suggests that they're not afraid to shake things up a bit
Yeah.
and to push those boundaries.
Well, that brings us to the big question. How are the big players reacting to this?
Right.
You know, the companies that have been dominating the automotive industry for decades,
Yeah.
like Stellantis.
Yeah.
What are they doing to try to hold on to their piece of the pie?
It's a good question. It really is.
What?
Like watching a high-stakes poker game.
Right.
You've got this new player, HIMA,
Yeah.
throwing down all these impressive cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have those veterans like Stellantis,
Yeah.
they're just trying to figure out their next move.
Yeah. So what's their strategy in all this?
Well, it looks like Stellantis is trying to be adaptable.
Okay.
They're not putting all their eggs in one basket.
Right.
They're producing electric vehicles, hybrids, and even still some combustion engine vehicles.
So kind of hedging their bets then.
Yeah,
Is that
trying to appeal to as many people as possible.
That makes sense. Especially since nobody really knows what the market's going to do.
Right.
But isn't that a little risky too?
Yeah.
I mean, what if HIMA goes all in on electric
Uh-huh.
and then the market swings that way?
Right.
Wouldn't Stellantis be stuck playing catch up?
There's definitely a risk there.
Right.
But Stellantis' CEO, Carlos Tavares,
Yeah.
he's been very vocal about their focus on staying profitable.
Okay.
He's essentially saying that Stellantis is going to be the steady hand during this storm, while other companies are chasing all the latest trends.
Right.
They're going to focus on building solid, reliable cars
Okay.
and making sure that they stay in the black.
So it's a battle of philosophies then.
Yeah, I think so.
HIMA is betting on the future.
Mm-hmm.
Stellantis is sticking with what's been working.
Right.
But can they really ignore electric cars?
That's the big question.
I mean, the whole industry seems to be moving that way.
It does. And don't forget about Tesla.
Oh, right. Tesla. They're still a huge player.
They are. They're the 800-pound gorilla in the room.
Yeah.
I mean, they still have a massive lead when it comes to battery technology
Right.
and EV infrastructure.
Yeah. Tesla's like the reigning champion.
Yes.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to give up that title easily.
Well, they're not. But Stellantis does have their own strengths.
Okay.
Like, well, they've been in this game for a long time.
Yeah, over a century, right?
Yeah, they've got that manufacturing power.
Mm-hmm.
And people already know and trust their brand.
Exactly. They have a century's worth of experience building cars.
Right.
They have factories and suppliers and dealerships all over the world.
It's true.
That's not something you can just build overnight.
It's not. And their brands, like Peugeot, Citroën, Fiat, Jeep,
Yeah.
those names mean something to people.
So it's not just about the tech then.
No.
It's about the whole package.
Yeah, exactly.
The manufacturing,
Yeah.
the brand recognition, the relationships they have with their customers.
It all plays a part. But the
Yeah.
question is, can all of that keep them afloat?
Right. Because the market is changing so quickly.
It is. And Tavares himself has actually warned about potential price wars.
Oh, wow. Really?
He's even used the word bloodbath.
Okay. That's a pretty intense word to use. What would a price war even look like in the car world?
Well, imagine all these companies slashing their prices
Okay.
just to try and gain market share.
Yeah.
Even if it means that they're losing profits, it could actually force some companies to go out of business completely.
Wow.
And it would put a huge amount of pressure on everyone to come up with new ideas.
Right. To set themselves apart.
Exactly.
So it'd be like a race to the bottom where
Right.
nobody wins.
It's definitely a concern.
Yeah. Especially for the customers.
Absolutely. And it just shows how intense this competition really is.
Yeah.
This isn't just about who gets the most market share.
Uh-huh.
This is about survival.
So what does Stellantis need to do? Not just to survive, but to actually succeed in this crazy environment.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think they need to focus on what they do well,
Okay.
but they also need to adapt to all these changes that are happening.
How could they do that?
Well, they could really focus on certain segments of the market where they're already strong,
All
like
right.
SUVs or commercial vehicles.
Yeah.
Or maybe they could focus on building partnerships,
Okay.
maybe even with tech companies like Huawei.
Oh, wow. Partnerships. That's interesting.
It is, isn't it?
Isn't it kind of ironic, though?
What do you mean?
Well, HIMA's already partnering with other car manufacturers.
That's true.
Yeah.
It would definitely be a twist.
Right.
But it just goes to show how fluid everything is becoming.
Yeah.
All the old rules are being thrown out the window,
Mhm.
and companies are having to think outside the box if they want to stay competitive.
Yeah. You mentioned earlier that HIMA is really focused on safety.
Right.
Those collision avoidance numbers were incredible.
They were.
Is that something Stellantis is focusing on too?
Safety is always a top priority for any car manufacturer. But HIMA has definitely raised the bar with their ADAS technology.
Okay.
And they're using data in a really innovative way.
How so?
Every single kilometer that's driven in a HIMA vehicle,
Yeah.
all of that data feeds back into their system so
yeah.
they can constantly refine and improve their algorithms.
So they're basically crowdsourcing safety data
Yeah, you could say that.
from all their cars that are on the road.
That's right. It's pretty clever.
It is. But what about the ethical implications of all that data collection?
You're right.
It's hard to ignore that aspect.
You're right. It is a valid concern. And it's something that we as a society need to discuss.
Yeah.
As cars become more connected and more data-driven,
Right.
we have to make sure that privacy and security are top priorities.
Absolutely. But maybe that's a conversation for another deep dive.
Yes, perhaps another time.
For now, let's get back to the automotive industry.
Right.
So we've got these two very different approaches.
Yeah.
HIMA going all in on new technology, Stellantis being more cautious and focused on profits.
Right.
Which approach do you think is going to be more successful in the long run?
It's really hard to say at this point,
Yeah.
but I think the real question is this. What will the automotive landscape look like in 5, 10, even 20 years?
Right.
Will it be dominated by tech companies like Huawei? Or will traditional car manufacturers find a way to adapt?
And thrive.
Exactly.
And what about Tesla?
Oh, yes, Tesla. Where do they fit in?
Yeah.
Tesla's still a major player.
Right.
They have a very loyal customer base,
Yeah.
a really strong brand, and that head start in the EV market.
But they can't just get complacent, can they?
No, they can't. HIMA's rapid rise shows that anyone can be challenged.
Yeah, even the top dogs.
Even the top dog.
So it's a three-way race now.
It looks like it.
HIMA, Stellantis, Tesla,
Yes.
all fighting for the top spot.
Exactly. It's like a real-life Game of Thrones.
I like that analogy. But with cars instead of dragons.
Exactly. And the stakes are incredibly high.
They are.
The decisions these companies make over the next few years, those decisions will shape the way we all get around for generations to come.
Okay, wow. That's a lot to take in. I think we need to take a break here for a second.
Okay.
But before we do, let's do a quick recap of what we've learned so far.
Okay. Sounds good.
We talked about HIMA's incredible rise and all the challenges that companies like Stellantis are facing.
That's a lot.
All right, so we've been talking about HIMA and how quickly they've become a major player.
Yeah. 500,000 vehicles in just over 2 years. It's crazy.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And it really shows you how much things are changing in this industry.
For sure. It's not just about making cars anymore. It's about building this whole connected experience.
Right. And the technology is a huge part of that. Like those advanced driver assistance systems.
Yeah. The 80.
Almost 1 million collisions avoided. It's got to mean something, right?
Oh, absolutely. Safety is paramount, but it goes beyond that too.
Okay. How so?
Well, with HIMA's Harmony OS, it's like you're getting the same experience across all their different brands.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Imagine you drive an Aito and then you get into a Luxeed. Everything feels familiar. The interface is the same. It's seamless.
That makes a lot of sense. But what about the big companies like Stellantis?
Right.
They've been around forever.
Right.
They have all those factories and brands that people already know.
It's true. They have a lot of advantages, but they're definitely at a crossroads.
Yeah. It seems like they're trying to do a bit of everything.
Right. Electric hybrid combustion. They want to keep their options open.
But is that the right move? I
That's
mean,
it.
what if everyone switches to electric?
That's the gamble. And they're also very focused on staying profitable.
Which is understandable.
Of course. But it could also hold them back if they're not willing to take some risks.
So they're trying to find that balance.
Exactly. The balance between their legacy and the need to innovate.
What do you think is going to happen? Will Stellantis be able to keep up?
Honestly, it's too early to tell. But I think partnerships are going to be key.
Okay.
We've seen how well that's worked for HIMA.
Yeah. They're collaborating with all sorts of companies.
Right. So maybe Stellantis needs to do the same.
Like team up with a tech company to build electric cars or autonomous driving systems.
Exactly. It could be a way for them to catch up and stay competitive.
That's a really interesting idea.
Yeah.
But we can't forget about Tesla.
Oh, of course. Tesla is still a major player in all of this.
Yeah. They're the ones who really kicked off the whole electric car revolution.
They did. And they still have a lot of loyal customers and that brand recognition.
Plus, they're ahead of the game when it comes to technology.
That's true. But even Tesla can't afford to get complacent.
Right. HIMA is proof that the competition is getting fierce.
Absolutely. Everyone needs to keep pushing the boundaries if they want to stay on top.
So for everyone listening out there, what's the big takeaway from all of this?
I think the biggest thing to remember is that we're in the middle of a major shift.
A shift in the entire automotive industry.
Exactly. The way we think about cars, the way we design and build them, even the way we drive them.
Everything is changing.
And it's happening faster than most people realize.
Yeah. We have new companies like HIMA coming in and shaking things up.
We have the established players like Stellantis trying to figure out how to adapt.
And then you have the innovators like Tesla who are pushing the limits of what's possible.
It's an exciting time to be following this industry.
It really is. So much is happening. So much potential for innovation.
And the stakes are high. The decisions these companies make now will have a huge impact on the future.
So as you're keeping up with all these changes,
Mm.
what are some of the key questions you should be asking?
Well, will HIMA's focus on technology be enough to make them the leader?
Can Stellantis use their experience and their brand power to stay relevant?
And how will Tesla respond to all this new competition?
Those are the big questions. And the answers are going to shape the future of mobility.
We're really just at the beginning of this journey.
And that's what makes it so fascinating. I think it's time to wrap things up for today.
Okay.
We've covered a lot of ground, but this conversation is far from over.
It's only just begun.
The automotive industry is constantly evolving,
Every day there's something new.
and we'll be here to help you make sense of it all.
To break it down and see what it all means.
So until next time, keep those wheels turning. And thanks for listening.